Another beautiful day is right here, and it is a Friday. This is how we do it every Friday. Not just Fridays, but then the appearance is already passing the message across from the north to the south to the west to the east to the north central. We represent, of course. Welcome to review on this beautiful Friday morning, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. How are you preparing for the weekend? What's happening? Are you plotting your graph already?
Yeah.
Do that, but then do it decently, All right, my name is Ramsey Enoch, and of course, we want to talk about something very, very important today, and that has to do with corruption. A lot have gone down, and a lot have happened in the country, affecting almost everything. Most times we blame the government, but then when we talk about corruption, it's all encompassing in this country. And joining me on the conversation today is Michael Ekenedile-Chukwu. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Ramsey.
It's good to have you. Thank God it's Friday. You're actually looking Friday, representing the West.
Ekaro.
Shedadani.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Mo wà pa.
Olúwa ni ló ṣe.
Kí ló Olúwa ó máa ṣe? Kí ló ṣe?
Olúwa ni ló ṣe. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Jésù.
A máa dúpẹ́ náà ni. All right, this is how we could mix and we could switch. Yeah. We are on your side, and of course, we belong to all the countries, all the languages in the country. We are one. That is Wazobia you just heard. Yeah. All right, let's talk about this quickly. Let's talk about the corruption that is ravaging the system. And one of the things that you cannot stop talking about is the fact that this corruption starts from the people in offices, public office holders. Imagine, in 2023, NBS report have shown that 721, all right,
billion naira. Oh my God.
Was embezzled, money carted away, money, all right, people in office have taken out. Public office holders, officials, corruption, bribes that they took amounted to 721 billion naira, according to NBS report. So who are these officials, Michael?
Too much. I think I'll start from this note. One of the most difficult thing or fight against corruption has been the amount of effort put in defense to fight against investigation mechanisms. One of the most important things. It seems like these corrupt officials have a way that, like, they've planned a mechanism of defense even before they are caught by the anti-graft agencies, the EFCC, ICPC, and then other corrupt practices officials, also the DSS. So you wonder how come they plan this, because I can give 11 instances of cases or more where corrupt officials were arrested and then swept under the carpet.
Yeah, we're talking about sweeping under the carpet. People have been disturbing me. When you work with the media, there is this belief that people have in you, especially when you are always talking politics. Yeah. People ask me questions all the time about Beta Edu. What's going on with Beta Edu? We're yet to hear anything about investigation still ongoing. We hear more of Sadia right now. The former humanitarian minister. Yeah. But now I don't know what. You just reminded me when you talked about things being swept under the carpet. Yeah. If not until the present minister of Women's Affairs was actually interrogated lately, we never knew that some people are spending as much as 1.5 million naira on fuel monthly.
So much. It's now on the news. I mean, you see how. But how can a minister say 1.5 million was spent to fuel one car in a month? Is that not outrageous? That's why the question was asked. Is it cross-country drive?
Yeah, in fact, if you don't know, there is an interrogation going on and about corrupt officials, and the minister of Women Affairs is on a hot seat, and a lot of questions were being asked. Then we heard that a former minister also slumped. Talking about Maman.
Yeah, Minister of Power. Former Minister
of Power.
President Muhammadu Buhari.
See, I think okay, let me ask you this question.
Also you asked about Beta Edu. $24 million was recovered from her, remember. That's 30 billion naira.
30 billion in that short time.
Yes.
Okay, can we say at this point in time, can we say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is checkmating the activities of the people he is working with, or the people working with him?
He is. That's kudos to the president, because he spoke about corruption being curtailed, but from NBS reports from 2019 till right now, there's a decrease in corruption reports. That's what they said. And then averagely, public officials are beginning to see that there are watchdogs, there are eyes. Aside from the CCTV cameras placed in offices, there are watchdogs, or the government is taking it seriously and assiduously in terms of prosecuting corrupt officials. So there's a decline. There's a slight decline in terms of people who engage in corrupt practices right now. Remember, Betta Edo was immediately probed and 30 billion naira was recovered. Investigation is still ongoing. She's still at the eyes of the watchdog. That's why the story is lying low. But over the years, 11, we had Wamako, we had Willie Obiano that handed over to Soludo in this turn. The EFCC came for him. Abdurrashid Bawa, former EFCC boss, said, okay, this is a revision of fund about something 32 billion naira. The next thing is, we didn't hear about it till today. There was a time where even Gospel Ababio was under the EFCC watch.
Yeah, NDDC.
There was even a time where president of today was declared wanted for not declaring his assets and reportedly having a hand in one company in Lagos and using it to siphon funds. EFCC swept that under the carpet.
A lot of sweeping under the carpet.
There's a whole lot, sir. There's a whole lot. So if you start mentioning them, Nigerians will think, we journalists, we are keeping this records to let you know that there are some things that were not corrupt practices that were not accounted for, that we still want to know, how did it happen? How come Willie Obiano was arrested for allegations of embezzling 42 billion naira, public funds?
And all of a sudden, you don't hear about it.
All of a sudden, he was released, and then the case
died down.
You mentioned Betta Edo. Okay, they recovered 30 billion. What about others? If you recover 30 billion, that means there are more. The case of Alice Madueke is still there, still pending. There's so much more. So much more.
But why is it that this corruption is common? Is it that the people don't have integrity anymore, or it is part of what people in public offices should do? We're not trying to say everyone in public office embezzle money, takes bribe and all of that, but then the percentage is so high. These are people that were being caught. What about others that did this thing and still went away with it? We hear of these things.
We heard about Bukola Saraki, Kwankwaso of Kano, the whole case, Bukola Saraki.
And now we're hearing of El-Rufai.
That's what it is, yeah. So you hear of this name, this big name, Kwankwaso of Kano, and the cases. How did they happen? Was the money recovered? Swept under the carpet. But we heard the EFCC reported it. What happened to Kwankwaso's case? What happened to Willie Obiano's case? What happened to Akpabio is currently
the Senate president. So who is going to probe him anymore? Does the EFCC or the anti-graft agencies have any power? To probe him anymore? I think all of that is gone already. Or maybe
maybe it might be after he leaves the Senate, because
immunity.
Sometimes years after you're gone, they reopened your file. Okay, we're talking about the ex-governor of Kogi State. Has he answered the EFCC yet? What's happening?
I think he's still on the run, talking about Yahya Bello. He said the case should be transferred from Abuja to Kogi State. I think just this week we heard that the court said it's not possible, that the case cannot be transferred from Abuja to Kogi State. And
there's still nowhere to be found.
The drama is so much.
So I think that mindset from public officials or public appointed officials that, hey, it is my turn to embezzle, should stop, because this government is working seriously and efficiently to see that
Tinubu seems not to be sparing anyone.
Absolutely.
The way it is.
Absolutely. And once you are brought to the book, immediately Tinubu will say, is that what's happening? Investigate. Is that true? Bam, you're prosecuted. There is no favoritism meant to this person is APC, PDP, or Labour Party.
Okay.
Once you're caught, you dance to the tune of the music. So
I think that's better.
Yeah. So over the years, past government, most cases swept under the carpet. That power of impunity and immunity. I will embezzle. Nothing is gonna happen has happened. But right now, shout out to Bola Ahmed Tinubu for that.
All right, he is giving shout out to Bola Ahmed Tinubu for at least questioning, holding people accountable for what they do. We'll hope to see more of that. Thank you very much for coming around. This is going to be where time will permit us to talk about these corrupt practices by public office holders, bribe and corruption. Money being taken since 2023 is amounted to 721 billion naira, according to NBS report.
Imagine if all this money is recovered.
If all this money is recovered, or maybe this money was properly channeled. In fact, Nigeria is not even supposed to be suffering, but the problem we have, the tsunami, the tornadoes that we have, the earthquakes that we have in this country is the public office holders who go there with the intention of siphoning funds to the detriment of the people and the economy of the nation. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu is rising to the occasion to hold everyone accountable for whatever they do as public office holders, it will be fine. But then we are also praying that there be continuity. It shouldn't just stop with this administration, and it is just not starting it, but then how to finish it is not how far, but how well. These people should actually be prosecuted. People that need to go to jail should actually be jailed, so that at least things will work out smoothly in this country. Thank you for joining us right there. My name is Ramsey Enoch. Will come on your way again, and that's going to be on Monday. Have a beautiful and wonderful weekend. Bye for now.